Put a finger down if you match with a guy on Hinge and he's literally your Prince Charming, like tall, dark, and handsome. I'm talking 6'4". Stunning. So not only that, he's the best texter you've ever texted. He's smart, witty, sarcastic, just all of the above. Great. We love it. So you're planning your first date. He offers to pick you up. But not only that, he makes sure that you're comfortable with it first. Like he asked. When I get outside, he's waiting outside of the car and says, I have 2 rules for you tonight. You don't touch the door handles, car doors, restaurant doors, etc. You also don't touch the bill. That's all me. From there, I'm sold. Prince Charming is literally, I'm in the car with Prince Charming next to me. The date goes amazing. Sparks are flying. We have everything in common. He has a big boy job, makes big boy money, does all the big boy things, and I'm obsessed. Like, great, love it. The next day, I get ghosted. So am I the only one here, or has this happened to someone else?
Finally, I can comment again. I've been banned for almost 2 weeks. This question is actually pretty easy to answer. I've actually kind of answered it in a few of my previous videos. You see, women don't actually do anything in life. Even if you look at industries where women do technically dominate in raw numbers, there's still higher positions that men dominate. When they say most women are teachers, they mean grade school teachers. If you go to college, most professors are men. When you look at nursing, yeah, sure, most nurses are women. Most doctors are men, though. Men have to compete to get to the top, but unfortunately, we also compete at the bottom. Women, however, don't have to compete at the bottom. Unfortunately, there's always some guy out there willing to marry a middle-aged obese woman that's divorced with 3 kids. But men don't get that same honor. So when you look at the gender, there's 2 bell curves, and the average for women is higher than men because women get pulled up by the top of men. Women live on easy mode where men have to struggle to survive.
2 friends sitting in a tree.
Yep.
They might kiss.
No.
They might.
No, they won't.
Why'd you have to say that?
I love hearing about guys' bad dates. They'll be like, oh, she didn't offer to split the bill.
So one of my buddies had a girl over for dinner one night, and she had a few drinks, had a nice dinner, and he went to the bathroom. And for whatever reason, while he was gone, she started rummaging through his closet, at which point she found his handgun. She was screwing around with it and drunk and ended up shooting him in the foot, and then was so freaked out that she was going to go to prison because she shot somebody that she refused to drive him to the hospital, which meant that he had to drive him. He wrapped his foot in towels from the bathroom and then had to drive himself to the hospital and almost passed out from blood loss on the way there.
I just wanna feel something. I just wanna feel.
Guys, every time I get on live, everyone tells me to turn around because there's someone behind me. There's nobody behind me.
Sasha, I'm leaving. Oh, there's something. You're good. They said sheriff. There ain't nobody that live here. Come on, bro. Bye. We're almost there. Bye. We're almost there. Come on. No. Come here. Let's try to trick her. Come on. Yeah, let's try to trick her. Come on, Sasha. We're almost there. Come on, baby. Sasha. You got this. Did anyone else see that? Yes. That closed by itself. Sasha, please go. We gotta go. This is not it. No, whenever I see a spirit or something, my eyes start watering. That's how I've been ever since I was little. Dude, so, that's not Sasha, okay. Please come inside right now. Sasha,
if your woman is being openly flirtatious with other men, that doesn't always mean that she is sexually attracted to them. Sometimes all she's trying to do is just warm up the atmosphere and make other people feel good about themselves to make them open up to her. In fact, when a woman really likes a man, she usually shies away from him instead of being super openly flirtatious with him.
Why would I take a L when I could take a dub? Why would I sit up on my ass when I could run it up?
people often ask me, what right do women not have that men do? They point to the law and they say, look, women are equal under the law. Which is great. I'm so glad the law supports women. The problem is, culture does not. We're still trying to restrict what women do with their bodies, i.e. abortions. Media still sets an unrealistic expectation of what a woman should look like. And women suffer eating disorders. And some turn to self-harm because they can't attain what the media says they should be. Also, we still shame women for having sex in the year 2020. So why do I talk about feminism on TikTok? Because TikTok is a cultural tool, and I'm tired of women being treated this way. I want to change culture, not law. Culture.
Oh, honey, there was no denying that I got it. I'm stubborn as a motherfucker. Did not go to the doctor for about 2 weeks. Me and one of my girlfriends were looking on Google Images, and I was like, no, that's not what it looks like. It's not herpes, it's a yeast infection. We go to CVS. I think I went to CVS 2 or 3 times and got a yeast infection kit, the monostat, because I was like, no, it's not herpes at all. But it was. I got to the point where I couldn't walk, had to pee in the shower, and I was like, okay, I need to go to Planned Parenthood. Laid down on the table, spread them, and the doctor was like, yeah, that's herpes, immediately. And I just started bawling and was like, oh my God, am I gonna die? That's what I said. And she was like, no, you're not gonna die. So many people have it. And that's how I knew.
You can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
If you've got the money, I've got the time.
So you're telling me if you get engaged, you get an engagement party, a bridal shower, sometimes 2 bridal showers because the groom's family and the bride's family throws it, a bachelorette, bachelor party, and the wedding, and a honeymoon, and I can't get a card on my birthday?
I changed career paths.
Be honest with me. What is the real reason why you are not dating right now?
Because my roommate doesn't like the idea of me bringing men home.
For the last time, we're not roommates, we're married.
I didn't know you were in here.
Did you know in the state of Colorado, a woman on the stand can tell a judge that she's going to kill herself and her child, but father can't get custody because he served honorably in the United States Marine Corps as a combat Marine, and the stuff he went through as a combat Marine was too violent to be a father to that child?
So let me explain something about child support. So you feel me? This is a one-day check where I made $25 an hour for 5 hours. They took child support out twice, even though I have 1 child. This was my check. Let me show you another check. Boom. This check was supposed to be $900. $450. This check was supposed to be, I think, the gross pay. Okay, child support didn't come out of that one. Here we go, another one. This check was supposed to be $1,000. It's $544. This is for a child that lives with me, bro. This child lives with me. I could keep going for days. This is $150. This is $150. I got $40. This is the system that we live in. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. This check was supposed to be $160. I got $40 Let's show you. I could do this for days. This check was supposed to be $350. I got $144. Let's see what this one says. This check was supposed to be $1,000. I got $490. My child lives with me. I get served child support papers and they're saying, oh man, whatever, you gotta pay child support. And so I called her after like 2 days because I was furious. I call her and she was like, oh no, that was just what did she say? Oh, because she applied for food stamps. And so I was like, all right, well, you feel me? You ain't finna put me on child support, are you? Yeah. She says, no, I'm not gonna put you on child support. I'm not going through with that. I'm like, cool, I don't show up to court. I don't file any paperwork or whatever. She goes through with it and tells the people that I'm a deadbeat and I'm never around my child. Mind you now, I know nothing about this, so I'll run into a friend who works at the child support office and she says, hey, your case came across my desk. You need to go down there ASAP. When I go down there, they tell me, oh man, you just have to pay off a balance of like $1,800 or whatever, and then you'll get out of the arrearage, the extras for the arrearage, and then you'll just pay the balance. I said, well, what is the balance? She said $23,861.63. In the state of Florida, if you only have one child, they can take 60% of your check. So I had my son Monday through Friday surviving on $20 checks and $40 checks. I work for a union that's contracted through like 3 different companies. So I'll get a check for $20 and $40 and $70. And I got to live off that and provide for my son and put gas in the car, take him to school, do the uniforms, tutoring, all that shit.